why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis.
You have loga, fishing over. You have been one of less than a mugozi. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hello ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Owamie, aka Miss Fear for bringing back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that you subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at @boldowamie. Now my ninjas, two things. The first, I know your DMs. I've been there, shbubo. I know the WhatsApp messages are many, and I am going to go ahead and deal with them today. So I'm gonna do my best, to finish by the end of the week. Second thing, we're back to the office. I actually got a guest heater, so it's warm in here, you guys. Like, it's been very cold. Anyway, ninjas, let's go ahead and get into the chende, or rather I should say the shenanigans of today, okay? So we're going to talk about Bonang Mateba, who is currently trending at the moment. Girl is trending because allegedly she's an old hag that can keep a man, that is a human vacuum. I think my voice is too deep for this one, so let's have Mr. Slick Talk actually tell you guys what he's saying. And of course, I'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Who should sue me? Bonang? Bonang is a walking vacuum. A walking human vacuum. We know what that means. She's a walking human vacuum. Bonang is a 34-year-old over-the-hill used car. Bonang is Pablo Escobar's favorite person. That's what she is. I'm not scared of no fucking Bonang. Bonang should sue Slick Talk for what? Bonang is a bully. Bonang moving around like a fucking man. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody's scared of Bonang. Bonang can barely keep a man. How can she carry out a lawsuit when she can barely keep a man? Bonang got in a relationship with Slicker when Slicker was hot. As soon as Slicker fell over and his career wasn't the same, Bonang dumped him. She got in a relationship, I think, with DeBunch. When DeBunch fell over and his career wasn't the same, she dumped him. She got in a relationship with AKA, and we all know why that ended. It starts with this. We know why. I'm not saying anything, but we know why. Wasn't Bonang supposed to do some kind of podcast on Charlamagne's network? That didn't work. And my question is, was Charlamagne smashing, or was it just favors? I don't think he was smashing. I don't think he smashed. I don't think Charlamagne hit it from the back. So nobody's scared of fucking Bonang. See, you have to watch out for these old hoes. The ones like Bonang, the ones like Zanda, Zakuza, whatever the fuck her name is. You have to watch out for these old hoes. These old hoes are very bitter. These old hoes are very mean, disgusting, despicable, disgraceful. These old hoes over here, they're very terrible people, by the way. They're mad at the world because they're getting old. Move over. You're not 21 anymore, Bonang. Move over. You're not 21 anymore, Zanda. There's more people. There's more young girls now. Your time has gone. Move over. You an old hag. A has-been. Get the fuck out the way. We don't need you old, bitter hoes in the mainstream anymore. We need you guys to get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Owamie here, and I have some great news. If you have a YouTube channel or a business and you would like to get some affordable advertisement, I offer those services. Follow the instructions on your screen right now and say hello to some new traffic. Now let's get back to the video. Now, in honesty, I can see at least 3 lawsuits coming out from just that one clip. And I'm gonna go ahead and just talk to you guys before I actually forget. Let me just go ahead and put it out there. Guys like him actually make people like me's job easier. I know there are a lot of people that have come out and actually say Owamie is disrespectful. I'm sure you can't say that now. I'm sure you ain't saying that, shbubu. And this is what I've always said. There's a difference in reporting news and there's a difference in being disrespectful towards people. I've told you guys that I will never call someone out of their name unless I deliberately want to disrespect you, or you are my friend, and obviously that's how we call each other. But if I'm calling you out of your name, and especially I'm calling you either the B word, I'm calling you the H word or whatever, then trust me, it's because I intentionally just wanted to disrespect you. And obviously it means you will have given me enough reason for me to do that. I don't understand why Slick would be out here basically saying a 34-year-old, number one, is a has-been, number two, needs to get out of the industry. If that was the case, then we as a country or the world would not know many, actors and actresses, because people's, careers in the entertainment industry, most of the times or sometimes it usually booms when they're actually older. Number one, you can see this is somebody that is very much uneducated when it comes to the entertainment industry. Number two, you can see that this is somebody that is just like, I don't have anything to lose. But unfortunately, you always have something to lose. Number one, your credibility. Number two, who you are as a person. Yes, sure, this can shoot him to fame. This can actually put him out there on the map to say that, we now know him. He finally made it to our entertainment. But this guy is one of the most disrespectful bloggers I've ever seen. It's not only Bonang, you guys. He spoke of if I'm not mistaken, Nasty C, and there's also a clip that I once saw him talking about Enhlembali, and for me, I just felt it was very much misogynistic. Like, I don't know the word, you guys, but I think that's the word. Where it's somebody that just has a lot of hatred towards women. And I do feel like, at the end of the day, every single person deserves respect, celebrity or not, to a certain level. Now, obviously, let's go ahead and unpack some of the stuff that he was saying. So he was basically saying that Bonang is a walking vacuum. Now, of course, I'm not going to, quote verbatim, but I'm going to go and just, summarize some of the stuff that he was saying. So he was saying that she's a walking vacuum. And then he's basically snorting. Now, of course, you guys do know that there have been allegations that Bonang is into coke and that, she's the one that introduced AKA to it, which she does have a lawsuit from what we know, where she sued the person that said that. And so him basically is very insinuative. I'm not saying that that's what he was saying because he never said it. However, it was something that was very insinuative to say that obviously, she's a walking vacuum, which means she vacuums. Chap, the disrespect. And then another thing again that he was actually saying, he was also insinuating that Bonang is only with men when they are on the app, and once things go down, she immediately walks out. He did obviously talk about Slicker, and then he spoke of D'banj. Now for me, I don't understand, you guys. Did D'banj's career ever crash? I maybe just don't know much about him, but he seems like everything is going well. I'm sure he did have a hit song which was everywhere, but I don't think that he crashed because he made a lot of money, and he's still living very well off. If I'm not too mistaken, Mugai is even driving a Rolls Royce, so he is basically well off. And so if it was a matter of Bonang was just with men that had money or that were successful, in my opinion, I do feel like she would still be with him if that was the case. And then of course he went to AKA, which he was like, we all know how that went, stuff like that. Sir, you are gonna have to obviously, just start being respectful for one. I am a woman, yes, and I may come here on YouTube and I may talk, and as I said, there's a huge difference. To people that used to say, Owamie is disrespectful, this is a disrespectful blogger. You need to give respect to everyone, especially if you're going to talk about celebrities, as much as whatever, you still owe them respect. Even if it's not respect because maybe you don't respect people because they have money, or you don't respect people because of what they do, however, you still do owe someone respect simply because they are a human being. For me, I felt it was very disrespectful. I did not see a need for him to call Bonang an old hag, an old bee, oh, she's not 21 anymore, as if nobody. I'm 30 and I don't even want to be 21 anymore. I don't want to be that young girl, that naive girl that didn't know anything about herself and stuff. I'm enjoying my 30s more than I enjoyed my 21. So I don't know how old this Mr. Say is. But I do feel like he still has a lot of growing to do, because as much as he's talking about other people being old, say I don't see you in diapers crawling, which means that you are a human being that's also growing. So you ain't 2 anymore, you ain't 3, you ain't 4. So why would you speak of like age as if it's something that only happens to one person? And when we ask like, is your mama still a teenager, then people will say that that's being disrespectful. I think that people need to also just understand that this is not 1990 anymore, where, you know, men can come or someone can come and try make you feel small or belittle you because of your age, because we all know, we all grow. Shbubu. Bonang is 34 at this moment, allegedly. We're all gonna get to that. That is if you're blessed enough to see it and Corona don't get you behind. I honestly just could not believe the level of disrespect that I was actually hearing. However, when I saw it was this guy, I was like, of course I expected this, because the video that I saw of him actually talking about Bali, it just didn't trend, and it was the time that obviously the whole Black Coffee saga was basically happening. So people were more focused on that, but it was so disrespectful. And this, I don't know, but I wouldn't call him a man. Even if he's older and older than me, I wouldn't call him a man, because I see that his mind is still childish. It's still filled with child play. It's still like, he's like, if he's older than me, then he's a child stuck in an old person's body, because that definitely has to be someone that just is getting off their puberty stage, because you can't tell me that you're an adult that can fully function, that can fully reason, and that's the nonsense that you choose to actually say you're going to spew. There were people that were also talking about his voice, and some people were comparing his voice to chipmunks, and I was just like, listen, there's a way of doing things. I don't agree with the way that he does things. I don't agree with someone being so bluntly disrespectful. But at the same time, obviously, this is how he chooses to live his life. I'm gonna give my opinion and keep it moving. And so, yeah, if I was Bonang, you know, the thing again is that lawyers are expensive, and constantly going after these people. Even if she wins, what is she going to get from this guy? The wardrobe that's behind him. I don't know, you guys. Like, the editing software he's using even has, like, you know, if you looked at the video, it even has the watermark, which shows that whatever app he's using, he didn't really buy. So he's still using that with the trademark, like, you know. So if he can't even afford the software he's using or the editing app to actually like pay for it so that he can remove the water mark, how do you expect him to pay 500,000 rands that maybe Bonang would come out and sue? It's really crazy. And as I said, being a celebrity is not easy, but I'm happy that at least he does make people like me, you know, that job easier. When they say, oh, I'm your disrespectful, I'm like, no, I'm not disrespectful. Please go and check, you know, Mr. Slick Talk, because that's a disrespectful blogger, baby. Okay. Anyway, I want you guys to go and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you agree with what Mr. Mugai is saying? And do you agree in the way that he basically put his story out and everything? Anyway, from me, I'm in the genre. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and share. And I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas. Would you like to start a new YouTube channel but you have no idea where to start? Or you already have one but it's not going well and you wish you could get someone give you some personal advice? Well, who better than someone with over 100,000 subscribers? I'm giving those services for a small fee, of course. The details will be on the screen somewhere here, so make sure that you follow them and say hello to a new successful YouTube channel. Now, let's go back to the video chat.